And welcome back to Robert Morris University's 2-hour live coverage of the 2014 gubernatorial election presented by the Society of Collegiate Journalists. Live from the Academic Media Center, I am John Fisher.
And I am Eddie Sheehy. In this hour, we will be looking towards the future, not only of Pennsylvania, but the entire United States as election results continue to come in.
And it's been changing all night long, and if you've been under a rock for the last hour, or rather hour and a half, you do have a new governor-elect. He's going to be sworn in January in Harrisburg, but for now, Tom Wolf will be the new governor of Pennsylvania.
Absolutely.
And that's not only, you know what? That's not the consistent trend that's going on in the United States.
No.
Pennsylvania's blue, but other places are red.
Right.
As you can see, John and Eddie have been talking about the United States as a whole. We've talked a lot about PA, and we'll get back to that. But as you can see, this election 2014 hashtag has been blowing up. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was so confused. I thought my computer was malfunctioning or something. And then I realized that so many people are tweeting hashtag election 2014.
So voting numbers for midterm elections are the worst in 4 years. Yes, you heard that right. Army Central Media's own Kendall Vallon went around Robert Morris to talk with students about a new campaign to get young voters to get involved, in a sense. Kendall went out to try and rock the vote.
With the PA gubernatorial race underway, local politicians may not be receiving the attention they need from young voters this November. With approximately 86 million millennials in the United States today, why aren't students showing up to the polls?
I'm not registered, and it's really tough for me to find time to get registered.
Yes, I do plan on voting this year. Actually, I encourage other people to vote too, and I encourage other people to also register to vote.
Based on past results, midterm voting is down across the board, with even less students showing interest than in 2012. According to a poll conducted by the Harvard Institute of Politics, only 23% of 18 to 29-year-olds around the country plan on voting in this year's election. The nonprofit organization, Rock the Vote, aims to encourage the youth vote. Their goal is to have 1.5 million registered before November, including 400,000 under the age of 30. The 2014 campaign, titled Turn Out for What, features celebrities encouraging young adults to register and attend the polling.
You can honestly make a change, and I really think that ever since like the presidential election, I mean, it's common that one vote can change a whole country and change like a whole community.
A study done by Tufts University found that the main excuses by students not to vote is because they are busier than the general population and are discouraged to be informed by local politics.
I'm not really sure what my political opinions are, so I don't really want to make them without knowing more about it.
Students can register at the county registration voter office, by mail, or even the DMV.
Right now, while we have a moment, let's go down to the Omni William Penn in downtown Pittsburgh with our own Vince Russo.
Standing here live with Marissa and Ulysses. They have stayed here tonight through thick and thin, Corbett falling short to Wolf. Guys, was this the expected result for you guys tonight?
It was not. It was a little disappointing, but it was still a really great experience to be here and to get to see everything as it happened.
In regards to the result, I thought the get out the vote was going to be a big issue for Corbett. Tom Wolf ran a very good race, but as we can see, it did not show in Corbett's favor. I thought the get out the vote was the biggest issue, what was going on. It's a shame in regards to the some of the aspects of the cuts in funding for education that were used by Tom Wolf consistently, that everything wasn't exactly true, which is, it's sad, but a lot of the voting populace had seen that. But the get out of the vote was yet again a big issue, and it did not work in the Republicans' favor tonight.
And how did you feel the atmosphere was here based on a lot of people projecting Wolf to win big, or even early on in the weeks leading up to? How did you feel the atmosphere was even up to Corbett coming out and speaking?
I think everyone was very appreciative of all of the efforts that Corbett has put in for the last 4 years. I think a lot of people anticipated a Wolf victory, but they were still very appreciative of all of the efforts that Corbett put in.
All right, back to you guys up in the studio.